All right. So yesterday I went over the three games I would suggest you play to sort of compensate for Ultimate. And today I want to go over one of those games or just to show you one of those games instead of just like showing you a steal of it. Because I realized yesterday I kind of just showed you steals and explained it. But some of us are visual learners. I know I'm also a bit of a visual learner. So, you might want to see the game to be sold on it. I'm gonna do a download tutorial, but before you go taking up space on your computer, you should probably see what you're getting into. So, starting up right off the bat, like I said yesterday, there are way different characters. The first thing you'll probably notice is we got Sub Zero for crying out loud, or all the ninjas from Mortal Kombat, I guess, all the older ninjas. You got Sub Zero, Ermac, um, Rain, Smoke, Scorpion, Reptile. Like you have all these cool ass ninjas, and that's really fun. I don't know how good these guys are yet because I don't main them. My main is on Dark Center. I think she is pretty good. So I'm probably gonna show you her, and I'll probably show some Sub Zero because I know they're the selling point. I'm not gonna be as knowledgeable in these characters, but I know they're awesome. I know some people who play them, so maybe I can take some stuff from them. And also, another huge thing about this is that there's a lot. Like I said, a lot of the default characters are gone, and a lot of the people who resemble characters who were in the previous game or who are in normal Smash Bros. Are way different. Like this is Ganondorf, and I'll just show you him real quick. He's not Ganondorf. He's Phantom Ganon. He's like a zoner character who has like this levitation mechanic going on and stuff. He's not Ganon at all. He's not the Ganon we know. He's awesome, but don't think you're just gonna look at this game and be like, oh, I'll play like Ultimate, or I know my Ultimate character, and I'll just pick them on here. They are completely different characters. This Ganondorf is like a agile zoner floating type character with really good movement. I kind of suck at them, but that's just like I guess a preview just how different the characters are. No one is like basically a clone of Ultimate Counterpart. Pretty much everyone is re-engineered. There's a few people who are really close, but most people aren't. Like Chrom is a clone of itself in Ultimate, which is actually why I would suggest him to newer players coming to this game from that game, because he's easy to adapt to, he's easy to adjust to. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by showing you a character and just breaking down some general mechanics in this game real quick. Probably gonna do this for like 5 minutes, and then I'm just gonna hop into some gameplay. So let's see where I want to go to show this. Where's a really cool stage? Um, hmm. Let's show one of the custom stages. So this is like this is this game's custom stage. It can take multiple forms, I think. I'm on the PS2 version of it. It's pretty nice. I'm starting off. The gameplay is very similar to Project M's engine, meaning it's similar to Melee, but there's some people who don't rely on wave dashing and dash dancing to move, I guess. Like, this character specifically, she has a lot of stuff outside of wave dashing and stuff for movement, but she still can do it for microspacing, I guess. So don't be completely intimidated by the Melee like movement, because you don't need to do it for all the characters, because there's some people who have way more movement options. I was gonna like a good option of that is example is probably like Blaziken. The combo system is very similar to Melee. There is no ultimate style air dodges in this game. If you air dodge, like if you air dodge in the air, that's it. You just fall. It's not like ultimate where like you can just do, non-directional air dodge and you just fall and you just like get in iframes. It's not like that at all. This game, it's like exactly like Melee's air dodge. So combos are going to extend a lot further, and they're a lot more reactionary based than Ultimate, and they're more freeform too. If you can read your opponent, they just work. There's not like as many like super hard confirmed setups. They're just super freeform and all about reading your opponent. Sandbag's a character in this game. I mainly use him for practicing because he's easy to combo. He has a nice big hitbox to show off my moves. Okay, so I'm gonna break her down real fast. This is down tilt. It's base Samus down tilt. F tilt. It's completely different than Samus's in look, but very similar in how you use it. Just it's a bit shorter range, and it's an arc. This is up tilt. Hold on. Let me take tap jump off real quick. Another beauty of this game from Melee is you can take tap jump off, which just is awesome. Okay, so this is our up tilt. It's kind of like Toon Link's up tilt in Ultimate, except a little weaker. It has some good knockback growth. This is jab. It's a 2-hit combo. Unlike Samus's jab in Ultimate, this actually combos into itself and is pretty useful. It sets up into things. It gets, if you do it on stage, it gets people away from you. It's a nice just get off me tool. It's pretty quick too. Move into her aerials. Oh, let me show you dash attack. This is dash attack. Kind of like Samus's Smash 4 dash attack, because you can combo out of it. It's not really a killing move like it is in Ultimate. It's more of a combo move. You just do it and you get stuff from it. Sort of functionally similar to Peach's dash attack, or Peach's dash attack in Melee, if you're a Melee player coming from here. But if you're an Ultimate player, I would say if you played Smash 4, it's like that dash attack. It's like Samus's dash attack from that game. You can combo out of it. Let me show you your aerial. So this is up air. I've been doing this a lot because this is like a really good aerial. It's basically up tilt, but in the air. It has a lot of knockback growth, and you can combo out of it. Pretty nice, pretty standard. The hitbox isn't amazing on it. It's not amazing, but it doesn't have to be because it's just your combo extender. This is forward air, kind of like Palutena's forward air. You extend your limb, you put out a hitbox. This is gonna be your killing move, or your sort of like combo, like launcher type move. But you're gonna kill with it because it has a lot of knockback, and it's kind of good for edge guarding. Back air, super similar to base Samus back air. It's pretty nice. At low percent, I think it sets up for some stuff, or it's just like a nice, long range hit 'em kind of move. Long range, just get an easy hit that isn't going to lead to a lot, but it's just easy to get, I guess. Kind of like a poke. Now, higher percent, that kills. Okay. This is down there. The hitbox is deceptive. That big flash you see isn't actually the hitbox, it's just style. But then again, it extends way lower than the actual... It extends a lot lower than the animation it shows. So it's kind of just like a straight beam down. And functionally, it's kind of like Captain Falcon's down there in Melee or Ultimate. Melee and Ultimate. It just sends them straight up and you get a certain hitbox of it. And it sets up into combos like that. Up air. Oh, neutral air. She has Mewtwo's neutral air. Which means you can do stuff like, just what you generally would do in Mewtwo's neutral air in that game. Like, it's a good mix-up tool. It doesn't get rid of any of your movement momentum. And it covers your whole body, but doesn't extend past your body. So... it's a good and bad hitbox at the same time. And unlike Mewtwo's neutral air, it doesn't have a lot of in lag. It's a good aerial. I'm not as knowledgeable in this game to say what's her worst and best aerial so far. If I had to say the aerial I like the most on her, it's probably that up air, because it sets up for so many easy combos. And you're gonna see when I get into her specials just how well up air is gonna just synchronize with everything she has. Okay. Oh, let me show smash attacks. So we're still on normals. This is down smash, kind of like Palutena down smash. Lingers for a long time, hits really hard, and is just solid. The hitbox is pretty big, as you can see. Pretty big. Not your best killing smash, I think your best one is actually up smash. That was on a platform, so that might be the best one. So let's break down up smash. It's aesthetically similar to Samus up smash, but it's completely different. This is a multi-hit, but all of those hits are just launchers. It's not like they drag you into the final hit. And also, there's only 3 hits on this one. I don't know if the 3 different hitboxes are stronger. I think the final one is slightly stronger. And like I said, it's a multi-hit, and all 3 of them are just like Samus's finishing up smash boxes. For that reason, it's a way better up smash than normal Samus. Forward smash is interesting. It's this projectile attack that does very low damage at a range, and up close it does okay damage. But it's mainly strong for, when people are off stage like this and they're trying to recover high. Well, I just whiffed that. But when they're off stage and trying to recover high, you can kind of just shoot them back. It's really annoying. I have a friend who mains Cloud, and this is the bane of his existence. Because you know how Cloud sometimes he has to go high, or he doesn't have to go high, but sometimes he's put in weird situations like that. So he hates that in this game. Those are all of her smash attacks. Let's look at her specials. These are really fun moves. So starting off, I'm gonna show her coolest one. This is Psybe. It's like Sonic Spin Dash. It can be canceled at any time by pressing B. even when fully charged. So there's some crazy shenanigans you can do with it. It kills at higher percent, and at low percent you can combo out of it like that. Like you can do full charge spin dash into forward air. It's super cancelable, so get creative with it. And also, it just, you have a constant hitbox on you. I don't know if it's like completely invincible like Sonic's side B and like other games, but it's still really, it's nice. You're not gonna get hit out of it. It shrinks your hitbox a lot, and it just puts a constant hitbox on you. So I feel like if you're nervous or if you're in a corner or you need to get out somewhere, just do it. It's just a quick like I need to move kind of tool, and it can set up into combos if you're lucky. And generally, it's a nice move. This is her neutral B. This is a really interesting move. So the less you charge it, the bigger the projectile is and the slower it moves. And that actually sets up for combos and stuff, because if you're like moving when you shoot it, you can move faster than the projectile itself. So that sets up for like a lot of cool stuff. And it's just a really good pressure tool. Kind of like Guile's Sonic Boom from like Street Fighter 4 or 2. Or just like any Street Fighters. I think a lot of them, he's like, the Sonic Boom's a really slow projectile. And you can just kind of move a little bit faster about the speed of it. So yeah, it's good for pressure. The fully charged version kills and moves extremely fast. Like that. Moves really fast, but it has a lot of in lag. So if I do it, you'll see there's a noticeable amount of in lag. Like, this game's pretty fast, and for this game's standard, that's kind of noticeable. Like, if you're fighting like a Sonic or something, or Metal Sonic, they might be able to get you for that. This is her down B. It's like a kind of like Mii Brawler's down B, except a lot more useful. If you hit a wall with it, well, I totally left the wall, but you saw down there, if you hit a wall with it, all of your in lag from it just gets reset. You bounce back and you can recover. If you're good enough with her, not me, you can sometimes snap a ledge with it. So if you're like playing on maining Zero Suit, Dark Samus, there you go. I would practice that. You should practice the angle of that, because that's really huge. And not doing that. It's B reversible too. So yeah, try and practice snapping ledge with it, because that can be a really strong recovery tool. And our last special is up B, which is my favorite. It can be canceled at any time by pressing D. It's like it's basically like Mewtwo's float from Project M, except it's a special, which means there's some really cool properties of it. One being that you can B reverse it, which is huge, because just like Mewtwo's float from Project M, it completely conserves all of your dashing momentum. So you can do stuff like this. It just completely fakes someone out. That's way better than just simply dash dancing back, as you can see. That's super fast, and it's just annoying. But then you can also mix them up, because you could just do it forward. Because some people, they might start reacting to it, and you can just do it forward and cancel it. Now, one problem for it is if you do it, you lose your double jump. Just like Mewtwo's Glide in Project M. You completely lose your double jump if you do it. So it's not like your only source. It's a risky source of movement. It is a very good source of movement, because it's so flexible. It conserves all your momentum, and it's super actionable if you can cancel it, but you lose double jump. Now, if you don't cancel it and let the full duration run out, you do have some landing lag on it, so it's better probably just to cancel it and don't let your full duration run. Like there. If you just land with it physically, there's landing lag. If you don't land with it, you're good. So if you just like, I think if you let the duration run out a little above the ground, no landing lag. But if you were to float to the ground, there's landing lag. This move, I think it's going to be super like key to her gameplay. This combined with side B, I think is going to like really make and break her, or make her like top or high tier. I don't know. I feel like that's going to be important going forward. I don't know the meta for this game. I don't think anyone really does yet, because it's a super new game. So yeah, that's Dark Samus. She's my main. Let me just show you some quick Sub-Zero. I'm gonna run the smoke skin, because smoke's my boy. Alright, so this is neutral B. So your ice ball, I think it freezes at higher percent. Let me pop them up real quick. Feel like 40. It doesn't freeze, but it looks like it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like 50 it freezes, which is really nice. This is your, let me go over normals. This is down tilt. It's your Mortal Kombat, your MK uppercut. It kills, definitely. This is forward tilt. It's like a little poke. I think it probably combos. Oh no, it doesn't. It looks like another. It looks like it's also a kill move. Yeah, so that's also a kill move. Your jabs are kind of like Mortal Kombat 1, like the old school days where like you just had like the 1-2 jab. That's your jab. I think he can special cancel stuff. I'm not sure. No, he can't. I would say I felt like he should be able. I guess he can. I was thought he could. Okay, so he can't special cancel. Thought he'd be like a Shoto. This is up tilt, kind of like a little. It's actually kind of good. Like it's deceptively good. It looks like it wouldn't be that good, but it's like a nice little. I think it's a combo starter, like mid%. Like yeah, you can do up tilt, up air. Yeah, it's like a combo starter. Sub-Zero doesn't have amazing range, but he's kind of mobile. Like he's not super duper mobile, but like his air speed is really nice, as you can see. But his ground speed's okay, but his air speed is like super duper nice. And if I'm guessing, yeah, his wave dash isn't gonna be amazing because his traction isn't like he doesn't have like super low traction. So his wave dash is good, but it's not like broken. It's just like a standard wave dash. With him, because you don't have so many movement options, wave dashing might honestly be the way to go with him. Just because he's not like Dark Samus where it's like a bunch of ways to move. This is side B. It's your classic slide, ice slide. I think at lower percent it's gonna combo. Yeah, you can probably set it up into things. Oh yeah, you can just dash out of it. That's his up B, but I got pineappled, so I can really show you it. Yeah, that's it. That's his slide. It combos. It sends him behind you. So I guess functionally it's kind of like Incineroar side B, where like it's going to be a quick burst option that sends people behind you, but it's not a command grab. So you slide into them, sends them behind you. It combos at like mid%. I'm keeping them at mid% because a lot of moves in this game are like really bad until you get to mid%. A lot of like normals are bad to get to mid%. You can't really see what they do. And this is side B in the air. It's his Ice Hammer from his Cryomancer form, I think. Don't quote me on that. It's been a while since I played MKX. Or I haven't gotten 11 either. I just watch it. So this is side B. It's like his little Ice Hammer. I think it probably just kills. Yeah, I think it's just a kill move. It looks like a pretty strong kill move. I would say equate it to Shulk backslash. It's really risky like it. It could be edge cancel, which is amazing. And it's gonna kill. The movement option he does have is gonna be this slide. It's more of like a burst option. Kind of like Falcon Kick combined. It's like, I'm actually, a better idea to think of it is a Falcon Kick that combos. Just like Falcon Kick, it's not a spammable movement option though. You can't just do it all the time in neutral. Unless you're in bad Wi-Fi, but you're not supposed to do it all the time. It's not supposed to be a spammable option, but you know, ultimate happens. So sometimes it is. These are smash attacks. This is down smash. I think it's the ice puddle, so it's probably gonna freeze and trip. Yep. F smash is when he breaks his ice. That's just a kill move. I know that is something he had in MKX. I don't know about Love. I know he had that in X. And I like the variation he had that. Yeah, he has a little ice break thing. And this is up smash. It's an empowered MK11, MK, just Mortal Kombat style uppercut. I think the hitbox is a little better and it kills a lot earlier. And the frame data, and not the frame data, but like the movement, the step forward of it feels a lot better than down tilt. I just did another move. I don't know how I did it. Does he have like a low angle? I just did like a sweep. I don't know how I did that. I thought he had like a low angled, low angled. What's it called? Because some characters in Project M, they have like completely different moves, either low angle or forward tilt. But I guess I don't know. I'll look back at that when I edit this. So this is his down B. Ice Clone. Just like in the game, I think if they run it into Ice Clone, it's gonna freeze them. Yeah, just like Mortal Kombat. So if you're a Mortal Kombat player, you're probably gonna use it for the same sort of counterplay you would have used it for in Mortal Kombat. If you're a Smash Bros player, I would say kind of like if you come from ultimate, then think of it like Snake's Claymore, except it freezes people if they run into it. A Snake Claymore that's easy to see. Well, actually, there's no Claymore. Think of it like Isabelle Hydrant that freezes people. That's a better thing to say, because there is no Claymore. That's a what's it called? That's a brawl thing. So it's like Isabelle Hydrant freezes people. This move, as you can see, is kind of oppressive at higher percents. It's annoying to deal with. Kind of like PK Fire plus PK Freeze. Side B, I showed you that. Up B is this little it's completely different on the ground. On the ground, you can only move horizontally with it. You could do like this, which I don't quite know the purpose of it besides just being a movement option. Oh, so you come up from the ground and hits people. So it looks like on the ground, it's like a sort of like surprise mix-up to approach. It's a little reactable, so don't get used to it. In the air, it's just a straight-up teleport that cannot go diagonally. It can either go up or left and right. There's only like 4 directions on it. It's not 8 like the normal teleports in Smash Bros. It also has the same property that if you hit someone with it, it kind of like deletes them. So just nerf the Zelda teleport. Scuff Zelda teleport. That's what this is. I think you can also just teleport in place. Yeah. I wonder if you get iframes on it, because it kind of looks like you would get iframes. Someone will have to test that for me. Yeah, do you get iframes on this? I think it looks like you do. So you might get like, yeah, some sort of armor on the ice form. Oh yeah, see, because he went straight through me. I think you're like intangible when he goes into the freeze form. Don't quote me on that, but that's what it looks like. So that's Sub-Zero. You know, he's a pretty cool character. I don't play him, but if you're a Mortal Kombat fan or you just want Smash Bros in this game, try him out. Oh, that's neat. If you do his down smash off stage, you'll like drop it. There's a lot of really strange and crazy unique interactions in this game that you'll just have to see for yourself, because this game is very new and there's a lot of stuff to discover in it. The modders went all out with like the details and intricacies in this game, and there's a lot of like cool matchups and stuff tonight. Oh yeah, we also got Sans. Everyone loves Sans. I don't see Sans that often, so I can't really tell you how good he is. I think if I had to guess, he's probably like this game's zoner. He's like a zoner for this game. There's not as many zoners in this game. There's not as many projectile spam. Like there's only like a few zoners, and the zoners that do zone you, they are zoners. Like they're not like ultimate zoners where, you know, it's not like you don't got too many ultimate Young Link characters like that. I would say people who are dedicated to zoning usually are dedicated to zoning. If you're not, then you usually don't have an amazing array of projectiles, from what I see. But this is all subject to change, and I could be completely wrong. So yeah, Sans looks like your zoner type character. This Gaster Blaster is a side B. Looks pretty strong. Down B is this little lightning thing. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So it's a stun. If you hit someone with it, you can probably like confirm. Up smash, he like raises his head. Oh, that looks like it has some nice range on it, but the ending hitboxes are very weak. This is up smash. Up tilt, this probably gonna combo, right? Yeah, up tilt's definitely a combo move, but he's at like 185. Let's put him at 40. Up tilt's definitely gonna be like your combo starter. His bone looks like it has good range on it. Kind of like a sort of like a. Ooh, it's a double hitting. Okay, so it's like a double hitting move. Ooh, that's nice. I don't really know who to compare him to from Ultimate. He's kind of like his own sort of character. He's pretty cool. I guess sort of like a not lame Duck Hunt. I don't know. No disrespect to any Duck Hunt mains out there, but he can be kind of lame sometimes. I guess he's sort of like a not lame. But then again, that's coming from a Roy player, and I know very well Roy is very mashy, so don't take that with a grain of salt. It's all fun in games. Whenever I talk about any Ultimate character, just know I'm a Roy main. I'm a redhead. I'm a red angry masher. I hit a lot of buttons, so don't get mad at me. Just having fun. I don't mean any like the salt. I play a funny character too. Let me just show off a little bit of gameplay. I don't got my friend on right now, so I'll probably just do some CPUs. So let me show you the flow of a match. This is actually who my friend mains right now, so it's funny. So this is Waluigi. I don't know if the AI is gonna do him justice. He has an insanely good down B, I think, that puts down like a plant. That plant is oppressive. Like you cannot camp him with the plant, and the plant like hits you really hard. It's nothing like anything we have in Ultimate, to be honest with you. He puts down Piranha Plant, and it just kind of like wins in the game sometimes. It's annoying as all hell. He also has a really good side B that I don't think he's gonna show, because the AI in this game, they're gonna struggle to play the characters because these are all like new characters. As I say that, I'm getting cooked. I might just show you a little Waluigi. I don't know. Alright. I can recover from that. Yeah. And I just do this. Oh, I messed up. Okay, that was it. I tried to go for something there. Actually, let me show you, because she can, in the right circumstance, she can just recover from that. Or never mind. Guess Waluigi actually wants to play the game now. She can recover if she does down B off stage. You can just cancel it into like her up B and just live. And keep in mind, this can be canceled at any time by pressing B, so it's not like super committal like Sonic's side B sometimes. Not committal, but it's not like if you do it off stage, you're just gonna kill yourself. You can just cancel it if you're not comfortable with doing it. Also, like Sonic side B, you can just jump while doing it. You can jump, and I think you can fast fall. Or maybe not. I know you can make it fall somehow, I'm just not sure. The physics on it are a little bit different than Sonic side B, because I think you can like turn it around and stuff like that. But because I'm not fully versed in it, but just know it's similar to Sonic side B. Also, you can do some really funky stuff with ledges. Like you can turn around. You can like use it to slide off the ledge, cancel it, and then turn around. And you'll be sliding off the ledge backwards, which will like that. It'll give you back air. I just did it. Kind of hard to do, but you can do stuff like that and just get back air off of it. There's probably gonna be a lot of tech with that move. So yeah, that's like the general flow of the game. Not the best representation because, you know, I showed you it on the CPU, but that's all I really got access to right now. I do hopefully plan on getting some gameplay just recorded today and possibly post it. Just, you know, maybe pique your interest a little bit more. So I showed you the game. That's pretty much what you have to expect. There's no default characters. There's all new characters to look out for. And now let me show you how to get and set the game up. So you're going to need 3 things. You're going to need a controller. Like I said in the last video, that's just a GameCube controller. You're going to need a PC, like I'm on right now. Actually, let me correct it. You're going to need 4 things. You're going to need a controller. You're going to need a PC. You're going to need the PMEX emulator, and finally you are going to need a Brawl ISO. Now there are ways to get a Brawl ISO online. There's a very consistent way. I can't link it here because it's technically legal for me to link it to, but just know there are ways to get them online. But I highly suggest you go through the process of ripping your ISO, like having a disc and just physically ripping it, which there's also tutorials for that. That doesn't take as long as the other process. Well, it might take the same time. There are ways to get a Brawl ISO. There's not one set way to do it. There are many ways to do it. So don't feel like you're out of luck or you gotta follow me specifically there. And your ISO might even look different than mine. So let's start off. So first, let's get the Project MEX Remix 0.9B download. You gotta type all this in because like the search results are weird. So it's gonna be on Brawl Vault. We're getting 0.9B. Ignore this. I don't know why it always comes up with these. It's funny though. So here we go. You're gonna look for this link. You're gonna have to scroll down. It's gonna be PMEX Remix 0.9B NTSC only, updated right here. It shows you the date. It's a hotfix 3. It's also not available. So the one that everyone's gonna be playing on for now is probably gonna be Tourney Edition, just because people are kind of starting to push this game into a competitive game, and they're starting to host tournaments for it now too. So, which is really good. You're gonna download this down here. I already downloaded it. When you download it and find it in your downloads, you're going to find wherever you had it, and when you do, it's going to look like this book icon here. Now, oh yeah, it's everything you're going to need. You're also going to need WinRAR. Most people have it, so like I forget to say it, but make sure you have WinRAR. If you don't have WinRAR, just look at this. You're going to type in, I think you literally type in WinRAR download. It's free. Yeah, you literally just type in WinRAR download. It's the first thing you're gonna find. There's a billion links for it. It's free. It's super easy to get. You'll download it. It'll run you through like a little setup. You'll have to run it. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like an exe on your computer. It's super easy to get. Don't worry about it. That part's not gonna take long. It's not gonna be a hard process. So when you open up your PMEX emulator, you're gonna see this right here. So before you can click boot elf to physically play PMEX, you're gonna have to go to config. When you go to config, you're gonna go to default ISO, click these 3 dots, and when you do that, you're gonna have to find where you have your Brawl ISO at. I suggest having a central location for just the Brawl ISO that all of your Project M versions can find. For me, I have it so I go to my first Project Plus one, the kind of like vanilla Project M now. I just go to games, and there it is. So you're going to click open on that, and when you do that, it's going to set this ISO as your default ISO. You have to do that before you can run it, because that's how this Dolphin emulator works. So after you do that, make sure your controller is working, because mine loves to just not work sometimes. I have to like unplug and replug it every now and then. There you go. Mine loves just to do that when I'm recording. So you're going to click on boot elf. Click on boot elf, you're gonna see this menu. You don't gotta do nothing here. When it first came out, you did have to do stuff, but right now you just click launch game. It's gonna show you this text. Give it a little bit. It might stutter for a little bit. It's gonna freeze up. That's fine. It's normal. You're gonna get the remix thing. And this game, if you haven't changed any of your Dolphin settings, the beautiful aspect of this game is that it boots straight to the character select screen with all of your competitive settings on. Like, you have 4 stocks, not damage ratio is normal. There's no auto L cancel and stuff like that on, but it just boots to the menu. All of your settings are just set to the competitive rule set. So if you're in a tournament, you literally just boots the menu and you're good to go. You can handle your banning there, but it's a lot quicker than something like, I don't know, Ultimate, where you got like, you might have to change your setups or anything like that. It just boots you to it. So yeah, this was Project EX Remix. The download for it is pretty quick. Honestly, it's a lot easier to set up than Melee, I would say. Just because you don't need an email account and none of that kind of stuff. Pretty simple. When I show you guys, because I will try to show you guys some gameplay today. I plan to show you guys some just how to do net play, how to meet up with friends and stuff. It's not too hard. It's just not as convenient as Slippy. You gotta directly queue to someone. You're gonna have to type in a code. It's just, imagine like it's always like Smash Arenas, but you always have to do an ID to meet your friend. You can't just like queue or anything like that. So yeah, this is Project Remix. If this is the kind of game you like, if you like a sort of Melee Ultimate hybrid, then definitely check this out. It's insanely fun. I only scratched the surface today with the characters, and this game is really subject to change shoots. Don't think these are like how everything's going to be. There's probably going to be more characters getting added in the future, and the meta is very, very new right now because the game is super new. Like, tournaments just started being hosted for it, so it's very noob friendly. So if you're like, don't be discouraged that it's like Ultimate, it's like Melee, and you might be a noob at Melee, because this game also has a lot of beginners like you, people who just saw the game and don't fully understand it yet. So Hell, maybe you can get on and be one of the best players in the world at it. Most people who end up being the best players in the world at other things, they started out by being some of the first to play it. So, see if you can hop on here, get on the leaderboards. If anything, please become the best Samus player in the world. The best Dark Samus player. I need some more representation for that character. But, yeah. Now you know how to set it up. This is Ritzy Roy signing out.